How long have you been acting?
That's a tough question. I started I went to school from 2004 to study acting seriously. So if I start counting from that, then it's about 10 years now.
How long have you been a part of this web series?
Well, since you started casting, so how long has it been? Yeah, it was later in the process. So we had it from April from there. So it's been a half a year, but not anything more than that. Yeah.
What do you enjoy about this web series?
Since it's such a large cast, I like meeting new people, and they are all from different backgrounds, age is different too. So it's fun, us being all back to a high school age, and there are a few who are actually in high school. So it's kind of fun.
How do you feel about playing your character?
First, it felt really weird. I was never playing such a a total bitch and slutty girl. So it's oh my god, okay, really? Can I actually pull it off? So I was hoping that it actually come across, but it was a good challenge.
What do you like about her and what do you not like about her?
Krysta is never the kind to care about other people's feelings, so it's nice that she's not afraid to say what she means. I mean, that she intentionally lies to people whenever she wants something in particular, but it's all for her. And then I don't know, I don't like her total selfishness, but on the other hand, the way she says things are so direct, so it's a back and forth. It's it could be taken bad or good. It's the same quality that I like or hate about it.
What's the hardest part about being her?
The lying for herself, because I know how to lie to be polite to people and not to hurt people's feeling, but she actually lies to people, pretend her friendship to get the boys she wants or get the kind of attention she wants. So kind of understanding that perspective, because I never acted based on that. So yeah, it's kind of hard to connect at first.
Describe who your character is to you.
If I remember my high school era, she's pretty much the opposite of me. It's in the classroom, it's I'm sure if she was there, then she probably wanted to have nothing to do with me. The same goes to me as well. So I know her existence very clearly. It's she has a different friend face, and I know she doesn't read the kind of books that I want to read or go to the place that I want to go. So it's but she stands out enough that it's you can't really ignore her existence either. So yeah, that's opposite, but definitely there, and I know who she is, kind of. Yeah.
Who is your favorite character and why?
It's so hard to say, because so many people have bad intentions, or when they do have good intentions, they misunderstand each other. So it's a total mess. Personally, my character is in a lot of scenes where the Elise and Liberty are there, and I really want those two to just be back in friends again, the old times that they say. So I wanna. Yeah, so if I say who I like those two. It's they're I don't know, the very opposite, but it could be a whole one person together. So I definitely want to follow those two to just be a whole again, instead of two separate bits that never seem to go together back again.
What storyline can you relate to the most?
Maddie, she was afraid of talking about her feelings, or what happens to her, pretty much anything about her, and that was all about losing her brother due to cancer, and that sort of I don't know, huge loss. And I have all my family in Japan, and I can't really like talk to them all that much either. It's like they're all fine, but just being apart is like a huge disconnection, and the death is more of a definite thing. So I can see how like you just want to close everything about you, cause I don't know, like make a wall to like protect yourself, and also like someone, Sky, in that part, like Sky, she wants to like come in and help out. It's that whole struggle. It's like I want acceptance, but I don't think I can let this wall down. Is really interesting, and I can relate to that. I really hope that those two have some sort of a resolution as well.
Is there a character you just can't stand?
Okay. There are a lot, but in a way, I personally can't stand my own character. It's like, oh my god, bitch, you have to be out of it. It's like what I was reading the whole time through, and then like I got cast in it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm that bitch. So yeah. If that answers the question, I guess that's that.
That works. What's your favorite episode?
My favorite episode, I guess it will go right back at like the Maddie and Sky one. It's the
Yeah, that's the Christmas episode. And what's your favorite scene out of the entire thing?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think the Connor like talks to Elise after when he actually like it comes to her and say that you could be more and I believe in you when she doesn't. Yeah, that scene is really sweet. So, and then like if it goes well, I don't know if like like their relationship keeps going well. We don't know until the season 2, I guess. But I mean, someone like stepping to help her can actually like go toward again at least and Liberty like having a resolution to be a friend again. So I hope like that so that place I can kind of see the hope toward that. So I guess I can say that I like that scene.
Who do you like working with so far?
I liked pretty much working with everybody. So, but I mean, since I had a scene with Megan most of the time, so, and then like you'll be more than great. So,
What motivates you as an actor?
that's an interesting question. I never thought about it. It's more about you just have a like urge to keep acting. It's like it's tiring, and then especially when you have a day job, then like there are definitely times that you're like, okay, this is too much, and I'm not gonna do it. But I think it's just I don't know. It's just after a certain amount of time, you just get an urge. Like it's more of like an addiction in a bad word. Like if I like pick the bad word, but it's just it's a way to express yourself, so you can't. It feels like your like your mouth or anything that like proves that's what you are is taken away after you are not acting for so long. So I guess the motivation is just always there, and so even when you are just tired after a while, you're like, okay, this is just what I do and what I am, and I can't live without it.
Tell us about your past projects. What's one of your favorite or funniest moments from acting?
The one that I definitely want to say is on oh my god, there's still so much. There are two.
That's okay.
So it's my first like major the full length show that I did. It's called Tea, and that's about 5 Japanese war brides that who came after the World War II by marrying to one of the army members that were stationed in Japan, and they come here, they come to the States and like face all sorts of like discriminations and like none of the understandings, and And again, they were like having trouble like building a healthy family because of that, because they were, people around them are gonna like look at them funny when when while like it's totally normal to see like people from people from all sorts of places are still like being married and happy and it looks normal. Here now it wasn't the case. So while you need to like explore in like how you feel under like that sort of pressure and discrimination, and also since you have to be actually around like 30 or 40, and when I got that I was in early 20s, so like having that weight was, I don't know, it was a lot to work on, and I loved it, and I'm very, very appreciative of anyone who actually gave me a chance to do it that young, because there was that time that I was definitely older than what I was. And another one is that like there is a play called Abdication, where I was 60-year-old and a deaf man, and I had to be ugly as well. And they actually and I had no idea why they cast me, but like looking at the video of my audition, it's like my physical skill, it's like my physical like movement, fit, the gesture, like kind of, I don't know, the characteristics of the character. And since I never had to talk, my voice never had to give away that I'm a woman and a young as well. So it was a huge makeup, and then I'm a total gesture, and like kind of, I don't know, crawling around the stage like an alligator and like stuff like that. So it was very different from what I normally get. And again, I love that sort of challenge of, oh my god, that's nothing like me. So I'm really appreciative again to like someone like actually gave me the chance. It's like, okay, you're a guy and ugly and doesn't talk, and then like you have to like speak to this beautiful young princess who just ran out of the country. Then and her gestures, so you have to amuse her in a very weird sort of way. And I'm like, okay, fun.
Wow.
So yeah, those two definitely.
What do you think could happen to your character?
Again, it's like personally, I'm like, oh my god, bitch, you have to be out of this whole thing too. Like, so it's actually personally, since that's my role, it's my concern that like she might be completely out of it. I should be happy about it as a watcher. So I think that's part of it. Like people, if it's gonna go on the happy ending, where as a watcher I personally always like hope that it would go that way. So in that perspective, it's like people will quickly notice that she's screwing up and like making you problems that they don't need. So people noticing that, and I don't know, kind of getting her out of the community would be the best. As an actor, I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon, or or she would realize that she could have something better to do in her life than just kind of making people, making problems for other people. So I don't know if her, but again, I don't know. It's my hope. So I also have a doubt that she will get there anytime soon. So.
Anything else you want to say about working on this project?
Again, I genuinely had fun, so I guess, just, I don't know, it's a very mediocre thing to say, but yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity, and I hope this series is gonna continue, hopefully, more than just, I know, people are already talking about the season 2, so I'm assuming that it's gonna happen, but I hope it's gonna just continue, and I would just, I can at least pop, backing you out there.